that. But let's first update the world of trike on what's going on, because we have not submitted a video in ages. And now we're back. We're submitting our weekly videos again, and Nick's not here. So I'm like, well, okay, that makes sense. Not really. What's going on? And I think I've been quiet about this too long, and I don't know why I didn't just say anything. I just don't get around to talking anymore.
Is this your New Year's resolution, to actually be more open?
Yeah, I'm coming out this year.
With more openness?
With more openness this year.
Okay.
And one of the things I want to talk about was, no, Nick and I do not hate each other. No, we're not broken up. Yes, everything is fine. He's not after my wife or anything like that. Everything's great. We hang out all the time. It's just fine and dandy. What's happened is he's full-time military. He's like from the AM to the PM, gone. All week. 1 weekend a month. And 2 weeks out of the year. Sometimes. But most of the days he's just gone. So, makes it a little difficult to do what we used to do on a regular basis. So I've got my best buddy in the world to come in and help out. You're like, well, what makes him so special? Well, he is the one that actually got me into triking. His name's Devin. He is the brains behind the creation of Trike Talk, and everything that we all know and love today as part of the community stuff. Go. So, welcome to the show.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad to have you here.
Oh, it's good to be here.
I'm glad that you accepted the calling
Well,
to join me on the show.
you take your arm off my shoulder.
I will.
Okay. Well, this might be my last episode. Anyways, I think Adam and Nick, and they've just done a great job. We originally had a great idea, but they did all the work, and as you see it now, Adam, he's just, he's the reason why we're able to stay connected. So, thanks for inviting me.
Hey, you're welcome. Actually, I'm just kind of the software guy. Just to make it clear, I'm the software guy. Just the software guy.
That's true.
That's it. That's all I do. I'm just the software guy. The people that can keep this together are the admins and the members, because honestly, when we started Trike Talk,
we were posting messages back and forth to each other. Hey, Adam! I heard you can get some wheels at this store that we had started, and it was just both of us replying back and forth.
it was pretty much amazing.
Yeah.
It was.
In fact,
and then Claudio joined in,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "What are you idiots doing? Like, you're just two of you guys talking to each other." We're like, "Hey, man, you want to be our friend?" And basically just blossomed from there. So there you have it in a nutshell.
Exactly.
That's the history.
So really it goes back to
of Trike
Claudio.
Talk. If it were just up to us, I assure you, Trike Talk would be a pretty horrible place to go for everybody.
Absolutely.
So, but it's turned out pretty rad. So anyway, with all the history of that, what's next? What's going on? Where have I been? Well, a lot of stuff has gone on with me. A lot of developments. Right now,
You're not talking medically.
not medically, no.
Just
No.
into projects, right?
No specific procedures. Actually, I did get an epidural shot in my back. About made me throw up. It was so painful. But as far as like projects go on the internet, what's happening now? Now, my position has kind of changed. I kind of realized that, like, I got into the retail. I was doing the Trike Salt Lake business, and I found that with me, I got into triking because I loved it. It was just addicting. It was fun, and it was just a hobby from the beginning. The only way I could afford the hobby was to start selling the trikes, which Devin and I started doing. And that kind of developed into selling more trikes, and more trikes. And pretty soon, then Nick got home and we picked up a retail store, did the whole shebang.
So more business and less writing. Huh?
Yeah, so it turned into like, here I am, selling and selling and selling, and it was fun, it was awesome, it was great, but I was not writing at all. Kind of turned into the opposite of the direction I intended to go in the beginning. Not complaining at all. If I had to do it again, I would. It was awesome. I mean, all around learning experience, you know, both with business and everything. So from this point forward, though, my main focus is TrikeTalk.com, making new developments. I'm going to be installing some new software later this month. The site's going to be down probably for about a week. While I put that in place, revamped the 3CV TV site again, so that's more, you know, update-oriented, news-oriented, all that good stuff. Going to be working closely with Trike Tech and with the Trike Training Academy, developing new websites and systems for them as well. So there's just a lot of projects all around, mostly community-based. It's mostly what I'm focusing on. It's what I originally got into it for. It's what I do best, and it's what I want to continue doing. So, Trike Salt Lake, right now, no, we didn't shut it off. We didn't shut it down. It's still there. It's still great in business. It's just being run by somebody else. So, basically, that's to free up my time to focus on what I enjoy doing best, which is this, hanging out with my friends, riding the trikes. That's what I got into it for, and that's what I love, and that's what I want to continue doing. So, that's what I'm doing. So that's where things are right now, and that's where things are kind of going to develop. So you're going to see a lot of changes over the next couple of months or so. So moving on, beyond that, we have some awesome events and stuff coming up. One of which is the Ski-In. And whether you're local here in Salt Lake and want to make it up for maybe a day or two or rent, or you know, if you're coming in last minute or whatever, get on it. Go to ski-in.com, SKKI-INN.com, and all the details are there. And basically, there's going to be what we do every single year, which is ski and eat, basically. And
free ride. I heard there's a competition.
There's a competition, a massive competition. Well, it's only massive if you guys show up, but it's always fun. It's a slalom competition, downhill competition. There's going to be medals this year. There are going to be, there's going to be a, and the competition itself, that's sponsored by Trike Tech Incorporated. They're co-sponsoring this event with us this year, which is awesome. So, and then there's also going to be a ski school training on the 18th, which will be held by the Trike Academy in Fred Welsh. And basically that's kind of go over in-depth writing, how to teach others, but most importantly, if you've got a resort in your area, it'll also teach you, we'll talk about talking to the resorts, approaching them with your ideas.
That's definitely things we could have used a couple of years ago.
We've done so much footwork.
Yeah, we just walk right up there. Hey, can we ride?
It doesn't work. If you do that, it will not work.
They just laugh at you.
Yeah, they pretty much do. And so, yeah, so they're going to cover all that. So it's going to be really cool for anybody that is really working to get the trike ski in a local resort. So, anyway, that's pretty much that for that. We've rambled on for, mostly me rambling on, for close to probably 10 minutes or more now. Anyway, if you have updates that you would like to post from now on in weekly episodes, then you'd like us to cover, if you'd like to hear Devin talk a little bit more than me, you could ask that too. Just submit it, go to 3cvtv.com. There's an email us link. Click it, submit it, we'll do it. You know? Pretty much.
That's it.
Anything else you'd like to close with?
I would just like to say